And his name, and I kid you not about this, was Mario Kart. I kid you not. So, this was actually a very good match against a Silver 2 Zoe, who happened to be reasonably good at Zoe. Now, I did not realize this was going to be a good match because most of my encounters with Zoe don't necessarily end well at all, because it's very difficult to avoid all of her abilities. Like, even if I avoid her sleep, she often will, like, delete me in lane with a Q or something. With, like, basic attacks. So yeah, I'm revisiting this. Zoe has always been, whenever people figure out how to play her, she's always been a, extreme menace. What? Yeah, Zoe's always been an extreme, either one of two things. Either she feeds like crazy, or she causes extreme amount of havoc. It's one or the other, usually. There's not a lot in between for that character. Now, this Zoe, make no mistake, this Zoe does cause some havoc. But I managed to keep it under control, and that's what's important here. She actually does end with a KD that I would not mind at all, strangely. But yeah. Like, I do better, but yeah. You can also see this Zoe has the, I think like a grayish chroma for the Star Guardian Zoe. I mean, that is my favorite skin on Zoe, even though I don't really like the character at all. The skin's great. The character, not so much. I'm not saying that the character isn't effective. And also like Master Yi, at least in this elo. Master Yi, yeah, he's effective, but I hate him. He's only effective to a certain extent. The second your teammates figure out how to stop giving Master Yi quadra kills, his effectiveness goes down dramatically. Because most of what happens is, I try my best not to beat him, but he always finds my extremely vulnerable teammates. Which is why you end up having to ban him, so that your vulnerable teammates don't make legendary Master Yis every single game. So this lane phase, I didn't touch upon it. This lane phase, I have to basically power farm a lot and try to poke her with the Q because I can't really all-in her at the moment. Because definitely in the early phases of the game, Zoe is hella stronger than Veigar. Hella stronger. So, I try not to invoke the wrath of Zoe too early into the game. I feel that's important in this matchup. I mean, some people could probably play Veigar aggressively in Zoe. I'm not one of them. I was not expecting him to come out from over there. Our Anivia gets a kill onto enemy Jinx. From memory, enemy bot lane does very bad. I do get some decent damage. Fiddlesticks coming from there. She gets a smite on a minion. Kayn kills Anivia. Kayn got buffed as of this recording, and he can now be played as a mid laner. Though I still don't see him much mid. Even though he totally can. He's actually relatively strong mid. Not a lot of people are playing him mid. They're still jumping. Our Jhin is already on a killing spree. my job here is to just try to preserve the lead of my team. This does prove to be slightly difficult, but... yeah, I'm trying to get to level 6. Dodge out the Zoe sleep. It's important to dodge into the Zoe sleep, because that stuff, by the way, does a hell of a lot of damage. If that Q or the sleep, especially the combination, but if even that Q lands, the Q, if it lands from that distance, does stupid amounts of damage. And she doesn't even need much items to do it. It's not like she needs, like, illudens to make that do a lot of damage. She just point blank does it. It's dumb. And what's even stupider is there was a time when Zoe did even more damage than this. To the point where she could one-shot you 3 without landing her sleep. Here, she manages to actually land her sleep. You see, I'm healthed from that, which sucks, but... I go back, because I got level 6 now, and I don't want to die early. And I'm going to be getting some items. So I'm going to get an amp tome and two amp tomes and a crystal, a fire crystal to give me some mana. I'm just trying to get some boost in my damage so that when I actually fight the Zoe, I can actually kill her, kill someone. Because, I don't know, it would be handy. Zoe kills the girl after landing to sleep. She flashes. Our Jin's got a double kill on the Kane and the Blitzcrank. Yeah, their bot lane is getting smashed. It's part of the reason we won this game like relatively easily. It's because their bot lane was really bad. That was part of the reason.
Dominating.
And our Jin destroyed the, oh, and then I get the sleep landed. Yeah, this is how I remember this matchup. It was really hard for me. Because I didn't dodge enough of the sleeps. I mean, I still eventually popped off. But she also has barrier, which is really annoying. This isn't easy as it looks to dodge Zoe sleeps or to deal with Zoe in general. People will be surprised how hard it is to deal with a Zoe that knows exactly what they're doing. But first off, you have to get used to dodging all of her abilities. Okay. Dodged out her sleep. Trying to dodge her Q. Like, this is, I could definitely use improvements, but remember, I don't face Zoe much, ever, so it's one of those strange matchups that's hard to get used to because nobody plays the champ really. Like, her pick rate's so low now. She used to be everywhere, every game there was a Zoe. Not that she's not effective, she just doesn't have a good pick rate. So I dodged that giant bubble so that it hits the minion. Missed the minion, that was bad for me. Urgot's doing something. Urgot is killed. Oh, that's an Urgot 1 trick as well, I forgot to mention. That's an Urgot 1 trick that destroys horns. I forgot to mention that Veigar used to be here I get my stun. He runs into his stun. And I ult him. I also give my W. Make sure to get the kill in the blitzkrieg. I deal some damage. There's the Zoe, there's the Kane. Zoe gets a kill onto Nivea. Jin gets a kill onto Zoe. I'm kind of sad I didn't get the Zoe, but it's fine. Still not dying, so that's a win in my book, in my opinion. So I'm going to be getting my ingredients for Ludens and a magic resist because I want to get some potentially either a Banshees, Merc Treads, or both. I'm trying to record a rare matchup. Can you please? Probably after this because I've got to go write up some stuff and do some stuff with my mom. But yeah. So Infinity Edge. Got the wall on the bush. Get some decent damage on the Zoe, and I managed to prevent her from getting it after I got slept. Jinx heals, which means we're preparing her to die again. We're sending the Blitzcrank and the Jinx to the grave again. And Anivia killed Jinx. The Jinx is currently 0-4 and their Blitzcrank is 0-5 at 12 minutes. And they managed to get first turret. Two flashes. I get some decent damage. Blitzcrank is mid for some reason. On me, I get some corrupting potion. So this is why this match is good. I get a W, I land the W, and I kill the Jinx. Kane gets something there. Jin gets the fourth shot onto the Kane. He flashed. I get a he gets a basic attack. And fourth shot kills Zoe. So he's actually a Wukong, believe it or not. Zoe is a Wukong. Although Wukong would be an even more challenging matchup than Zoe for Veigar. Wukong has it's 3 different clones and an extremely strong move. I have no mana and I took a lot of damage there, so going to be going back now. Punching in the calculator. Going back into the matrix of the DOS. So now I'm going to be getting drinks potion, getting my Ludens. Next item is probably either Merc Treads or Banshees. Just to deal with the CC. Oh god, it's not good. As is the freaking... They're all engaging. I needed to dodge that Blitzcrank hook. Now I was doing some wrong. Now I remember. They all invade my mid and make it very difficult for me to avoid the Blitzcrank and Urgot engage because a lot of bad stuff happens. I get my Merc Treads. Get some damage on him. I try to do some damage to the Urgot, I think I use my R on him. He's very tanky. So that wasn't great. I was trying to get away. I was trying to do some damage to them to get away, maybe. Urgot is 4-0, but we will change that. Trying to get some health. Urgot dies with Ornn's aid. Ornn and Anivia are related characters, interestingly enough. I may have to get them to beat out. Oh my god. Okay, get this. No, I didn't get the damage on the thing, but if it's the 4th shot on the decent damage. I'll try to get my ult on him. He's legendary. I'll try to get the stun. One time in ranked, I actually saw a 0-8-1 king. Use the dead one to sleep. Doing some decent damage here, trying to zone. At this point in the game, I'm beginning to completely outscale though. Let's see. decent damage. But,
shut down.
Zoe gets a shutdown on him. I'm gonna put a ward in that bush. So we both have 4 kills apiece, me and the Zoe, at this point. And 2 deaths. But I have 3 more assists. We still have the 14-0 Jhin. And they still have the 1-6 Jinx and the 0-10. So, 0, 10, and 5, but still 75 assists at 20 minutes, that's pretty bad. Unfortunately, Jhin was too far in the tower and died to Zoe. Me takes 75% of my health. There we go.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed. Rampage.
So there's Zoe's on a rampage, kills the fiddle as well. So like I said, this is not one-sided. She now has 1 kill over me. I still have 300 AP, which is going to go up. I'm gonna probably pop a recall, just so I can go get some items, because I have no mana. I probably was pinging I have no mana. So I'm getting ingredients for some better items, Death Cap and probably Morellos respectively. And I have a fair number of assists. Get my combo off. I nearly get one shot by the Q from Zoe from how far it flies. Because I didn't dodge it in time. Death Cap. So yeah. The mid lane is not one-sided. tried using the damage with Zoe, but like, it was mostly the Jin. I got an assist from Jin to beat the Zoe. Got in. This is what happens when you found to start doing these things. Trying to stay away from the Blitzcrank. Oh, my Ludens got upgraded. Carries on my ult on the camera. Arn is on a killing spree. Then no W on the camera. I think Ornn tries to get a dive with the Anivia onto the Zoe? Question mark. I think I try to help.
Would you kindly stop moving?
Minions are there. Nearly died. I think I might even get an assist on killing the Jinx now. Good old eyes. I've got Death Cap and ingredients for the next item. He doesn't take a lot of damage, unfortunately. There we go. We come into the key. Look at the item Luden's Pulse. It gives 120 ability power. 850. Yeah, that's a lot. That's like a second death round. Yeah, that upgrade is huge. Yeah, double kill. Really gets a shot. Ornn is on a rampage. Jin is on a rampage. I'm trying to avoid those sleep bubbles. Because the sleep bubbles, yeah, they're going to do a lot. He just crit a minion from 1,100. Our Fiddlesticks just Drake. And yes, you can tell this is also recent by the fact it's the reworked Fiddlesticks. Yeah, she gets to sleep. Basically one shots. I think I'm legendary this game. Well, I get my Banshee's Veil as foretold. Now I get it. Legendary now. Urgot's trying to use his ult to kill someone. Oh, he's trying to kill the Jhin. Okay. And my ult does it, but the Anivia finishes off the Zonia's Paradox. I think that's another horn item. I get some assists for that fight. Zoe's in transfer. And my W. Legendary. And the 12-2-19. Pretty much in the game. Zoe does have 9 and 4 though. It doesn't entirely one-sided fight. Bot lane though was a complete threat. To end a significant amount of farm and they surrender 83 minutes. We're getting general. But yes, that is my best performance on Veigar versus